Hello from the United Methodist Children's Home in Decatur, where for 143 years this ministry has faithfully served its mission to restore children and families from trauma through Jesus Christ. Today, the Children's Home serves over 240 children and adults per day in 40 counties across North Georgia through 4 programs including foster care, family housing, independent living, and transitional living.
We're filming this message to share with our many partners some news that sets a course for the future of the United Methodist Children's Home, while guaranteeing our ability to continue to execute our mission for many future decades. The board has accepted a proposal from the City of Decatur to purchase our beautiful 77-acre campus.
We're delighted to also share that as part of the sale terms, the City of Decatur agreed to allow the United Methodist Children's Home to preserve the historic Moore Chapel. The city has also agreed to preserve the gravesite of our founder, Reverend Dr. Jesse Boring. This means that moving forward, we will all have a place to visit to celebrate our past. And now, here's a word from Mayor Garrett regarding the City of Decatur's purchase of our property.
The purchase of the Children's Home presented a wonderful and historic opportunity for the City of Decatur that is consistent with our mission, vision, and values. We will have the opportunity to provide children and families with access to sports fields, a pool, and gym. This purchase represents an investment in a long-term legacy for generations to come, positioning the city as the trustee of this valuable resource. We look forward to conducting a community-based master planning effort to help define future uses of the property.
The funds from the purchase will be used to serve more children and families who face trauma and seek restoration. And the sale funds will be used so we can expand our ministries into communities we are not serving today, such as Rome, Dalton, LaGrange, Griffin, and other areas. Today, our only ministry outside DeKalb County is foster care. Proceeds from the sale will help expand all existing ministries, including foster care, family housing, independent living, and transitional living in Metro Atlanta and in communities across North Georgia. This expansion is very exciting to us and is good news for children who need us.
I'm excited about the vision that the United Methodist Children's Home has for reaching more children. It's always easy to set a limit and to draw a line and say, we're not going to go past this limit. And the United Methodist Children's Home realizes there are so many children outside of Metro Atlanta, all throughout the state, who are not receiving care, that need care. I'm excited about the vision that the Children's Home has to foster more children. The lives that will be touched through that ministry are countless, and they realize that the answer to the need that exists is right there in our local churches. And so to tap into that resource and to provide the help and the care that's needed for other families to provide care to children who are yet to receive it, it's not only logical, it's a path I think that God is opening through the United Methodist Children's Home to answer the need that exists.
Our news today creates many questions, and we'll try to answer a few of them right now. First, our staff will work with current residents at the United Methodist Children's Home to find new homes while they enjoy continuous and uninterrupted service. Current residents will relocate to safe and appropriate housing, primarily in DeKalb and Fulton counties.
Us being together, it brings that sense of security that we need in our lives, and also knowing that we have someone there to back us up. You know, it's a lot easier when we can just, peek out the window or peek out the door and just say, hey neighbor. If anything, I think it'll probably be a little bit better because maybe they'll be able to have more case managers. Like, a lot of people just don't know how much of a blessing this really is. And just being here and knowing that I have the chance to save up money and build a nest egg. I've never had that. I've worked so hard my whole life. I've been working since I was 13. I've never been in a situation where I actually had someone, and I feel like, yeah, they're holding my hand, but I know little by little they let go, and I'm able to do what I know I should be doing or what I can be doing, but certain circumstances got me to this point. At this point, it's like, you can't look back, you can't turn around. The only thing you can do is keep moving forward and use what you have. This is like a stepping stone, that stepping stone that I thought would never be there.
We see the property being used by the community for many purposes, including play and athletics use, and after-school and summer programming. We intend for preservation of open space and green space to be a priority. Neighbors and the community will have a chance to work with us to define the future use of the property when the City of Decatur begins a master planning effort. Until then, please check the city's website, Decatur.com, for the most up-to-date information and contact list.
We are blessed with many partners. Those partnerships are now more important than ever. The funds made available to this ministry through the sale of the Decatur property will no doubt allow us to serve more children and families, but they also bring the almost unimaginable need into greater focus. For every child we are able to reach, there are literally thousands more who still need us. For every yes we give when called by the state to help, there are still far too many times when we have to say no. The sale of the Decatur property will allow us to respond more often and more effectively to the needs of children and families. It will not even come close, though, to eliminating that need. As we take this next step together, we continue to count on your invitations to partner with you in ministry. Churches and congregations across North Georgia are the lifeblood of this ministry. You are the loving and redemptive communities that embrace, support, and love the children and families we serve together. The children and families we serve are counting on you to continue fostering, volunteering, giving, and praying.
As a valued partner to our ministry, you will receive correspondence of the new mailing address prior to the Children's Home Administrative Office relocating to a new address. This will not happen overnight. You'll know where we're going.
More information will become available in the months ahead, but for now, please remember this simple fact. Closing our doors at one location allows us to open countless other doors for the numerous children and families throughout North Georgia.